Hey guys, how are you doing? I'm gonna wait until people show up and then I'm gonna talk. Hi Gronquist, hi Rahim, hi Katanas, how are you doing? Hi Chuck, hi Anna, Showtime, Precious, Paper Intrigue. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to keep up with your names, guys. Piles, Trina Mori, Faith Hill fan, Jackie, oh that's Dana, hi Dana, Debbie, hi Sunshine, I love it. I know it's beautiful out here as well. Nice sunny day. Hi Dart Prophet, hi Jackie. Yeah, I went to a thing this morning I recognized you by your picture, Dana. I went to a meeting this morning. Amazon came to San Diego, which was pretty cool. They came to talk about same-day shipping, and we got an invite, and there was actually a few people I knew there. There was Janet, Tina, Deb was there, a lot of people from the San Diego reselling meetup group who are lovely people. I'm very lucky to know such cool people. There's a great reseller community in San Diego. Janet runs it and she does a great job. She has such a great group. So it was kind of a nice meeting. There weren't a lot of people there. I guess there was maybe 30 sellers there, 40 sellers maybe max. Not a big group, but really cool. Oh, you cool, you just joined. Yeah, they're a great group. And they were talking about the introduction of same-day shipping. And this is pretty interesting. They're basically rolling this out in... Sorry, I got bugs flying around me. They're rolling this out in a bunch of metropolitan areas. It's coming out in San Diego, LA, Orange County, Chicago, Dallas... and it's being tested in New York at the moment. Oh, and it's in Tampa Bay and Orlando, so it's in Florida. So basically Florida, Dallas, San Diego, Orange County, LA, and Chicago, and Tokyo. But I don't really like Tokyo's kind of a bit out of the way for us and not totally relevant. Well, I guess there might be Japanese people on here. I'm not an Amazon seller yet. What kind of printer do I have? I have a Brother printer. If you go to I have a website, catherine.com/supplies, and it's got a list of all the things you need to really get started with FBA. I get like a tiny affiliate link from a tiny affiliate pay from Amazon for them, like, I don't know, $1 when you get a printer. But I like the Brother printers. A lot of people do prefer Dymos to just print their labels as they go, but I think a Brother printer works fine, especially when you're just starting out. You just want a decent laser printer. Thanks, Katana. She just posted the link. Oh my gosh, this bug is going to drive me insane. So anyway, they're rolling out same-day shipping. And this is kind of interesting. They have same-day shipping available at the moment for FBA sellers, but you have no control over it. So that's if your product is at Amazon's warehouse. If your product happens to be in a warehouse in the right city and a customer buys it, who's in that city, they might see it available for same-day delivery, but you have no control over that. So occasionally your products are your FBA products are available for same-day shipping, but you can't control it. So what this was talking about was merchant fulfilled same-day shipping, and it's pretty interesting. So they're rolling it out in these certain cities, and how it works is this: customers have up till 12 o'clock to place an order for same-day shipping. And if they place their order by 12 o'clock and they say they want same-day shipping, you have to get your order confirmed by 2 p.m. And you have two ways of shipping out the order. You can either, they're using a carrier called Dynamics. It's DYNAMEX, and they're using Dynamics as a partnered carrier for this. They're not using UPS, and you have two ways to get it out there. Either you call them. Thank you so much for all the hearts, by the way. I see so tap the screen. I love the hearts. you either call them up and they will come and pick them up from you. And if you do that, it will cost you $7. Or you drop them off to Dynamics. And the one in San Diego, there's only one, and it's in Mira Mesa, which is actually where I live. They're going to, you drop it off in Mira Mesa and it costs $5. So it's either $5 a package if you drop it off yourself, or $7 if you call them to pick it up from you. And then what happens, they'll take it to the customer within 3 hours, which is nuts. So what are my thoughts on this? I don't think I'm going to be using it off the bat because I'm pretty much FBA. I like FBA. I don't... is there a website to find a location? It's Dynamics. I don't know the link. You'd have to look it up, but it's Dynamex, and it's on Miramar Road in San Diego. So it's kind of interesting. A couple of other things that are really interesting about it. It covers any package up to 80 pounds or 108 inches. I think it's 108 inches or 106 inches maybe. But you can ship big products doing this, like televisions, like anything. You can ship big products doing this. And what's interesting about that, it's only $5 to ship like a TV to someone same day. You're allowed to charge customers. Okay, so the way pricing works from a buyer perspective, you set the price that the buyer pays. So for you, it's a flat rate of $5 or $7, depending on whether you're picking up or dropping off, whether they're picking up from you or dropping off. So $7 for a pickup, $5 if you drop off. That's how much you get charged. Now, you can recoup your shipping costs. They recommend that you don't charge more than $10, but they said there's no actual problem if you do charge over $10. They just don't recommend it. So they say a max you should charge is $9.99 for shipping. So you can actually make money on the shipping. They recommend you charge $4.99 for shipping. They say that's the sweet spot. Customers don't want to pay more than $4.99 for shipping. So that's their recommendations. Now, what is this useful for? That's the big question. A lot of us were really, we were sitting around afterwards and sort of talking about like why you would use this, whether it's worthwhile, whether it's too much stress, too much hassle. For me, I think it's kind of a stressful thing, having to rush to get this out by 2 p.m. But I can see it's first of all, for seasonal things, this could be epic. Like for Christmas, if you happen to get a bunch of like Star Wars toys, if you're ungated for Star Wars, or like really popular toys, Lego or something like that, I could see Christmas Eve, you could be taking a pile of these awesome parcels to Dynamics and getting them to ship them out. So that's one way I can see this being really useful. I can see this being awesome on like Valentine's Day, for those like last minute romantic gifts. Another thing, local products. So like if there's a heat wave, this could be how you sell your sunscreen. Like people were thinking about sort of like, I don't know, pool toys, things like that. Also essentials. This would be really good for essentials. Things like printer ink, formula milk for babies, diapers, like all of those kind of products could be really, really good for same day shipping. And I mean, you've got a new baby at home, or dog food, that could be another one. Like things that are kind of awkward and heavy, this could be a really good deal. Yes, exactly. If you drop off a TV, so the $5 shipping rate for you is flat rate. So you can take any product, it's up to 80 pounds, and I think the size is either 106 inches or 108 inches length, or 165 inches length plus, I don't know, width, girth, whatever they call it. So it's pretty cool. You can take really big, this is a good way of delivering big items same day, and at a very low cost. So buyers would like that. So I don't know. What have you guys got any questions or any kind of thoughts on whether you would use this, or like what you could see? See, for me, I don't know. I like FBA. I like shipping when I'm. Someone was asking about FBA a minute ago, and I like FBA. I like shipping my products to Amazon when I feel like shipping them, and have Amazon ship them out to the customers. I love Dana's suggestion, real Christmas trees. I think it's launching now. I think you can get set up like now. I don't quote me on that. It sounds stressful if you have a full-time job. Yeah, I really think this is for people who have a system to deal with this. Some of the people I was talking to today have warehouses. They're already selling merchant fulfilled, and they kind of have their system all set up. So for them, it's no big deal. Like, okay, cool. I just call the carrier and get them round here at 2 p.m. And they take the products and ship them off, and my customer's happy. Another thing people were talking about, excuse me, we were talking about, they call it, I think, seller guaranteed delivery, and they are putting a guarantee on same day products, that the customer will get it the same day or they get a refund on their shipping. This was something that a few sellers were not that happy about. Yes, the customer has to ask for same day. They have to specify same day. And people were saying, well, if the carrier screws up, who issues the refund? And honestly, Amazon were a bit shady about that. We're not really sure. They were like, well, if you have problems with the carrier, let us know. But they said in New York they hadn't encountered many problems. And they said this is brand new in San Diego. They've only been testing it with like a few sellers. So it seems very, very new. Yeah, there was another question. I think I missed it. It's hard to keep track of questions. But if you have a question, put it up and I will keep. I loved your suggestion, Dana. She said real life Christmas trees. That's such a great idea. I don't know about giant pumpkins. I was just thinking, could you do giant pumpkins? No, probably not. I don't think pumpkins are are a good product to sell on Amazon. But Christmas trees is an interesting one, especially like artificial Christmas trees. And you know what's interesting about this? They start dropping the prices on Christmas trees sometimes before Christmas. So if you found a really good deal on Christmas trees, you could probably make a killing doing like same day shipping Christmas trees. So I don't know. I think there's a lot of interesting ideas for same day shipping. It was really cool to go and actually meet some reps from Amazon and see what they had to say, what their kind of thinking was. They said it's kind of an experimental service. They said they're not recommending you hire a whole bunch of staff and get a warehouse and all of those kind of things yet. They said it's a bit too experimental for that. Will seller metrics be affected if not shipped in time? Yes, they probably will. And metrics is interesting on this. You have to be eligible for premium shipping, and you have to have really, really good metrics. I'm kind of curious how they chose who to invite to this, because most of the people I saw there are people who were fairly big sellers, people with warehouses. I didn't see a lot of very low volume sort of hobby sellers. So I think they were targeting bigger volume sellers with this. Yeah, but I do think metrics will take a hit if there's screw ups. Phone started ringing. So they're saying they want very high metrics. I think it's something like a 98% success rate on premium shipping. Not many cancelled. Wow, that's interesting. Dynamics has a horrible Yelp rating. Yeah, they said they might also be looking at OnTrack as well. Is it OnTrack is the other carrier? They said they might be looking at them, but at the moment it's just Dynamics. But they're insisting that it worked really well in New York and they didn't have many teething troubles in New York. So hopefully it'll be the same in San Diego. And kind of exciting if you're in Florida, Dallas, and the other places they're rolling it out. Hey, there's a great idea. Will caterers use it for wedding items, last minute food? I'm kind of loving all these like brainstorming ideas. I think there's a lot of business models that could work really well with this. My thought was this would be perfect for like sorry gifts. Like, you know, when like men go to the gas station and buy flowers, and they're kind of like really like wimpy flowers. They're like, sorry, I had an argument with you. This could be a really cool way of doing it. Like, you could sell romantic gifts and sorry gifts, and things like that through this, and that could be another niche that you could hit. Dallas, yeah, they're rolling it out in Dallas soon as well. So the list of cities it's coming to is Chicago, Dallas, Tampa, Orlando, and LA, and New York. So, and San Diego, of course. So that was the list of cities. Oh, and I think Orange County as well. So that's the sort of locations. It's pretty much the coasts, I guess. And hopefully, if it's working out well, it'll go to more cities than that soon. So I think this is kind of exciting. I think it's a step in the right direction. I do think it's something that you kind of need to have a planned business model for. It's not going to integrate well if you just do FBA, and that's what you do. But I think if you actually have some niches in mind, things like printer ink, things like diapers, maybe sports, like local sports things, like big foam mitts for sports games, or like tailgate equipment, things like that. It could be really good. I think if you're in Chicago, I could see things like snow chains being really like a good business model. So I think you do need to plan your business model. I think this will be amazing for Christmas, especially if you're in the toy market. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how it pans out. Some of the people I talked to said they were going to try it and see how it goes. They were going to hold back some Christmas products and give it a test. Other people, I don't know. Deflated Notions, this is all merchant fulfilled. So the whole thing is merchant fulfilled. Amazon do offer same day shipping sometimes with your Prime, with your FBA products, but it's out of your control. It just depends whether they're in a warehouse that will ship same day delivery. There was one other thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, yeah. Another thing that's kind of interesting. They said that Merchant Fulfilled Prime is coming out soon, which is good news for Merchant Fulfilled sellers. Really good news for Merchant Fulfilled sellers, because they said that their Prime offerings will be indistinguishable from FBA Prime offerings, which is great news for Merchant Fulfilled Prime sellers, horrible news for FBA sellers, as we kind of lose our competitive advantage. Customers won't really be able to tell the difference between a Merchant Fulfilled Prime and an FBA Prime. So that's a little bit of a bummer for FBA sellers, but good news for good Merchant Fulfilled sellers. So that's coming soon. They're also revamping Merchant Fulfilled shipping to give you more choices over your shipping, how you want to ship, what kind of shipping options you want to offer, and prices for shipping as well. So they're definitely revamping Merchant Fulfilled shipping, but not a lot of news for FBA sellers. Cool. All right, guys, I hope that was useful. I hope that was helpful. I'm kind of busy. I'm working on... I kind of dropped myself in it at the weekend. I said, who's interested in a Christmas private label course? And I got so many messages and so many emails that I guess I'm putting together a private label course. It's really good. I've been putting down slides, and this is really, really unique what I'm doing. It's got researching products in a way that no one else is doing, and I'm kind of excited about it. I'm rushing because I really want to get this ready for Christmas so that people will be able to put Christmas products on the market. I'm not sure I'm gonna... I think I'll hit the deadline. Like one or two of the suppliers I've been looking at can ship within a week. So I'm trying to do like high-speed private label from US suppliers. I'm not promising it'll be out next week, but I am aiming for next week. But it kind of, the scope of this grew. I wanted it just to be a very quick mini course, and it's kind of grown. But I think it's going to be a really high quality class, if my voice will hold out. I've been kind of under the weather for a little while, and I'm like trying to get my voice back. It's coming back, I'm getting better, but I just really need my voice to hold out so I can make videos. Cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. Really fun to talk to you. I like periscoping. I've got to get out and periscope more. Have a great evening, guys. All right, bye.